to love because we're all too busy trying to find the perfect love, seeking the feeling, the drug, instead of the medicine, the healing. We search for top ramen love, instant and overlaid like a warm blanket on a chilly day. The kind of love that makes you want to call in sick so you can do nothing with this person because there's no greater feeling. It makes every part of your life better until you hit bumps, which all collisions have. Enter resistance and activation and a shit ton of anxiety. Then it makes every part of your life worse. What we miss about love is that the miracle isn't in the feeling, it's in the healing. And the healing doesn't come in the beginning. It's not the main song, it's the B side. And this is what most people don't know about love, that the miracle is the healing, and the healing comes after working through the activation of two people and the trauma in their stories, after the honest look, the hard conversations, the processing and rewiring of self. But most do not get there because most won't look in the mirror. Most love with a pointed finger instead of open palms. Most chase feelings instead of sitting with pain. Most run because it's scary. The miracle is earned, not given. Imago relationship theory suggests that the purpose of a relationship is to complete childhood and heal the wounds we experienced early on. We seek a partner that has many of the characteristics of our parents, a bit of a mashup of aspects of all our caregivers rolled into one. This ideal person is our imago, or perfect image. We unconsciously hope they will help us to feel whole again, or for the first time. So we seek a redo, a second chance, another at bat. We fantasize that if we can get this perfect image to love us in a way they didn't, the pain we felt when we did not get our needs met as a child will heal. Simply put, we are looking for a corrective experience. So sit with that a bit, because I gotta say, it's as seamless and beautiful as plants converting sunlight into energy, the body's ability to regenerate tissue, decomposing organisms, returning nutrients to the soil, continually, continually, continually renewing nature of life, emphasizing the beauty and wonder inherent in the natural world. This is the miracle, right? The protein of love. Attraction is only the sugar. Quick story. So last night, Vanessa, my partner of 7 years, tells me that she feels a strange safety with me that she doesn't with anyone else, including her friends and family. And this spun off after a conversation about how we both feel in all our current relationships, exploring dynamics and residue from our past. So I stayed objective, curious about this safety. I checked in with myself and felt that quote unquote strange safety as well. Meaning, I was reciprocal. I feel it as well. It's there. And listen, we're not perfect. We have our own problems. And I know in many ways she also doesn't feel safe with me. And I was sitting with this for a while, and I told myself, or I had the conclusion that I could narrow it down in one word why we feel this quote unquote strange safety. And that one word was capacity. We both have not been in a relationship where our partners could hold space for us to truly be ourselves without judgment or control. This was a first long term relationship that held that kind of space, partly from our training as therapists, as we have not dated therapists in our past. And I'm not saying that therapists are perfect. Therapists we have our stories too, and we're just as fucked up as everyone else. Um, but as I thought about this over coffee this morning, I realized it actually wasn't just capacity. That may be the ability needed to create the safe space, but I believe the quote unquote strange in her expressing a strange safety with me was actually coming from, it was the byproduct of healing. Working through our shit, our activation, attachment, differences, etc., over the last 6 years, I believe has tipped. I believe we're starting to heal each other now by repairing ruptures and continuing to love each other when things get difficult, when we feel unsafe, um, but trusting that space, and that space proving to our bodies that we are safe, right? In the way that our parents didn't provide that space. Basically, we are giving ourselves corrective experiences over and over until we start healing ourselves, tapping into what I believe is the miracle of love. I encourage you to see love in this way, or put weight on different things than just attraction and chemistry and banter. I mean, of course, those are important things, but if the true value and miracle of love is through the collision, through the journey, the ups and downs and the sideways of loving each other, as long as we are creating a safe space and loving each other in a way that is healthy, as long as we're taking ownership and growing together, right? Through that process, if the value of love on the other side of that is us healing each other, that is the miracle. And I feel like that is a value that is overlooked, that is misunderstood, that is minimized, and it's what we should seek, you know. um, it's not easy. It takes time. I would say years. It takes holding up mirrors. It takes, rolling up sleeves. It takes courage. um, but I feel like that's what's meant to happen. As humans, we are meant to heal each other, and this is how we do it. It isn't instant. It is earned, like everything else in this world. Anyway, that's my reminder for today, that love is a miracle, and the miracle is in the healing, not in the collision or the dopamine. And if this resonated for you, or if you want to remind someone of this, please share it.